So before I found God, I had all my hopes and just everything I relied on was on people that were in my life. And I kept doing things my way. And as my life went on, I didn't have anybody to turn to when times got hard. And so for me, I just kept making my own decisions. And that led, actually, it didn't lead, but just my family became homeless at the time. And so we had nowhere to go. We would stay in hotels, but after money ran out, we started sleeping in our car. Times were really hard, and at the time of being homeless, I was actually pregnant. So when I had my daughter, my sister opened her house to us. She only had a 1-bedroom, so it was 12 of us in a 1-bedroom, which made it really hard. And at the time, of course, I was very excited to have somewhere to stay. But my daughter who's here, Sabrina, she had a friend, Angelina, who would always invite her to church. And I always had an excuse of why we couldn't make it. One day Angelina called me, and she didn't know that we had been homeless or sleeping in a car. But she called me and she asked if Sabrina could come to church. And I told her, yeah. I was just like, yeah, she can go. And when I hung up, I remember I felt something in my heart, like I wanted to go too. And so I called her mom, Coco, and I asked, can I go to your guys' church? And she said, yeah, I'll save you a seat. And going to church for the first time, of course, was scary, but that day we heard a message, one that I needed to hear, and I remember leaving there and telling my husband that I really wanted to go back again, and he felt the same way. And I feel like God had that plan for us, because regardless of everything we were going through, it was his plan to get us there. And so by us saying yes to him, that was just his whole journey for us. And so I hope that each one of you guys will say yes to God, and just know that life's full of ups and downs, but when you have God on your side, it makes everything a lot easier, just keeping that faith. So I pray that each one of you says yes to God, and I just want to thank you. Like, I would have never thought I would be here in the Philippines with the 8-year-old that invited me to church and her family, sharing my testimony, but everything happens for a reason, and each one of us has a purpose. So God bless you all. Thank you.